All right, some breaking news that's coming in. Terror attack in Poonch. Now, reports suggest that 7 terrorists are present in this particular area. Terrorists suspected to be from LET and Pakistan. Multiple search operations underway. Drones and surveillance helicopters are being used. All right, that's the latest that we can tell you so far as the terror attack in Poonch is concerned. Remember, 5 Jawans were killed in this terror attack. So the latest sources are suggesting that 7 terrorists were present in this particular area. In fact, these terrorists are suspected to be from LET and Pakistan. While we speak about the search operations which are currently underway, there are multiple search operations that are being carried out is what we're picking up so far in terms of what they're using in terms of the investigation that is underway. In terms of the operation, drones and surveillance helicopters are being used for the same. Now, what these initial reports are suggesting is that 7 terrorists are present in the area. So this is an update clearly coming in terms of the terror attack in Poonch. And reports going on to suggest that 7 terrorists were present in this area. Reports also going on to say that the terrorists suspected to be from LET and Pakistan. Now, multiple search operations are underway. This is, of course, related to the Poonch tragedy, which took place last evening. Now, 5 army soldiers were killed. Remember, the terrorists set the fire on the army truck and 5 soldiers were killed. This happened around 3 p.m. in the Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir. This was, of course, according to a statement that was released by the Army headquarters, the Northern Command. Now, the 5 deceased personnel, of course, belonged to the Rashtriya Rifles unit and were deployed for counter-terrorist operations in the area. What we also know is that another soldier was seriously injured in the incident and was evacuated immediately to the army hospital at Rajouri. Earlier, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh had been briefed by the Army General Manoj Pandey about the attack. In fact, Singh had earlier offered condolences to the families of the deceased, tweeting, and I quote, "Anguished by the tragedy in Poonch district where the Indian Army has lost its brave soldiers after a truck caught fire." But for more details on this, I am joined in by my colleague Pradeep Datta, who is reporting live from Poonch. Pradeep, good afternoon. Clearly a significant development. If we can talk about the multiple searches that are underway, we do understand that on one hand, it is being stated that the 7 terrorists were present in this particular area. To draw things into perspective for our viewers, talk about the same. And as you speak about the operations which are underway, we're picking up that drones and surveillance helicopters are also being used.
Yes, you're absolutely right. In fact, helicopters are also doing the reconnaissance of the area for surveillance purpose. Helicopters are also being used. The second thing is that you rightly said that about 7 terrorists are said to be operating in this belt of Poonch and Rajouri, and 4 of them were said to be part of that ambush operation that they carried out yesterday against our brave hearts, in which 5 of them lost their life and 1 was critically injured. It was at about 3 p.m. yesterday when army vehicle that was moving from Basuni towards Sangyot area, when this vehicle reached near Totakali, that was the time when these 4 terrorists all of a sudden appeared from somewhere, from the nearby forest belt. They opened indiscriminate fire, they lobbed grenade, and because of that grenade there was an explosion, and that caused massive fire to a vehicle, and in which 5 of the bravehearts lost their life. And now combing and search operation is continuing in that area. Senior army officer as well as police officers are camping here. You can see large number of cops here right now. They are there. Additional Director General of Police Mukesh Singh is camping here. He's waiting for Director General of Police to arrive. All other senior intelligence officers are also expected to reach to this place. NI team will be reaching here anytime. They will also investigate into the matter. They will be looking into 2 aspects: what kind of explosive material, what kind of weaponry is being used. So far, what we have got to know from the ballistic experts is that 7.62 mm steel core rounds have been used. These are very deadly cartridges. When I'm saying deadly cartridges, that means they can pierce through bulletproof armor, and that's one of the reasons that they have used it. This clearly indicates that they were trying to inflict maximum casualty. And the second thing is that these cartridges have stamp of China that exposes unholy terror nexus between between Pakistan and China. Everybody knows that how China had been helping Pakistan so far as the terror-related activities are concerned, on how many occasions they tried to block when India and other countries wanted to designate Masood Azhar as terrorist. And in this particular terror attack also, so far, what we have come to know from security agencies, that Jaish-e-Mohammed terror outfit is behind this attack. So combing and search operation is going on. It's going to be very challenging and a very difficult task, because Bhattaduria forest is spread over a vast area. On one side it's Surancoat, on the other side it is Dera Ki Gali, on the third side it is connecting Dajori. So it's a vast forest belt. It's not that easy that you can easily scan each and every inch of the forest belt and you are able to nab those terrorists. Since morning I had been showing here on the Times Network viewers, mirror now, that how difficult it is, how challenging it is. The reason is that every second hour the weather here changes. A short while back it was a sunny day, and now the sun seems to be playing hide and seek, and there is a thunderstorm also, and then the terrain is not that good. It's a very treacherous and a rugged terrain, and then forest cover is so dense, it becomes very difficult for the security agencies to immediately carry out operation, because terrorists who are hiding there, they are at an advantageous position. But yes,
Pradeep, I'd have to interject you there, but like you gave us all those details, we're of course going to keep a close eye and keep coming back to you to get the latest on the story. But for the moment, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast and getting us all those details. But for